What's up, guys? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for October 16th, 2017. We're halfway through October.
Man. Years just coming by. And
oh my God.
Almost to my favorite holiday, Halloween.
Super Mario Odyssey Day. No?
What?
October 27th, Super Mario Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Origins. Wolfenstein 2.
There's lots of great stuff.
There's a lot of great stuff. It's going to be a damn good day.
Lots of great stuff out. When is South Park out?
South Park, I think, is out tomorrow.
Okay.
Tuesday, tomorrow. But we got to play it already.
Right, we're allowed to talk about that as of right now.
We can talk about it. Yeah, the embargo is up. And this technically isn't the game show. But I mean, Nick never plays games, so it doesn't matter. No, we're not. Well, he will. What do you think about it?
I love it. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, Nick's playing a game.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. We got the code ahead of time, and I'm like, I'm just going to sit down. Now, granted, there has to be a certain set of circumstances that happen for me to play a game. Mm-hmm. One, there needs to be absolutely no movies out that I want to watch. Mm-hmm. Zero. And I'm talking like a total drought.
You're telling me you didn't want to watch The Mountain Between Us?
There was a couple that I had on my list of like, should I go down this rabbit hole? One of which was Assassin's Creed on HBO. Oh. And then I was like, no. So I took it piece by piece. Mm-hmm. Right? My normal approach to doing new things, I like break it down to the simplest thing. Friday, downloaded it.
Okay.
All right. That's it. That's all I had to do. Right? Boom. Download it. Right. Saturday, waited for the right time. Right. Had a couple hours to myself. Just fired it up just to see. Okay. And right from the beginning, I'm like, God damn it, I'm in.
You're in?
I'm in. I'm gonna suck so. This game's gonna suck so much of my fucking life.
Yeah, man. It's funny as fuck. So, what'd you do this weekend, Nick?
This weekend, I played a lot of South Park, hung out with my lady friend. Mm-hmm. And then I got a lady friend. That's my wife. And then she was out of town on Sunday, so I did jiu-jitsu. Brought back. It was the triumphant return of Nick at Night, because on Friday and Saturday I didn't do shit. And I was like,
really?
I'm not gonna do this. Then I went to an open mic after the Punchline yesterday.
We were gonna join you last night, but we were just too tired. I was just like, this is too much.
There's a lot. I had a few people reach out to. They're like, hey, let me know if you're gonna be at Milk Bar, and I was like, well, it starts at 10. Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing right now. There are only a very select few people who will come out at 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday night. And that person is Cool Greg.
Cool Greg.
That person is fucking Cool Greg. Cool Greg came out to support, and he pulled another Cool Greg moment on me. I was like, yo, man, you need another, like, we were up in the Haight. And as we were wrapping up the evening, I was like, hey, man, do you need a ride home or anyway? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm in the Upper Haight. You know how it goes. And he just disappeared. Again. He just disappeared into the fucking night. I don't know where he goes. He's like Batman.
No one does.
He's like Batman. Oh, Jesus. What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen.
You know, we're breaking international law every time we do this.
International law.
Today is the day. Greg Miller, Ward 4. Needs your vote. Now, you might say, Greg, I'm not in Ward 4. I'm in Calgary, but I'm not in Ward 4. You might say, Greg, I'm in Canada, but I'm not in Calgary. Climb in your fucking car and drive to Ward 4.
Go vote and
go up there and say you're Rob Smith or Rob Smith or whatever they call themselves in
Bougie
Canada.
LeBoo.
You're Bougie LeBoo. And
there
you are here to vote for Greg Miller, Ward 4.
There it is.
Nah,
You're sick of this incumbent. And I believe he didn't like bikes, if I remember.
I think he hated bikes.
Is that what it was?
We like bikes.
I can't remember.
We like bikes. Greg Miller in Ward 4.
I barely pay attention to what's happening in California, let alone Canada.
Exactly. Well, there's just so much to keep up with.
Too much.
But Greg Miller's going to bring order to Calgary. So get up there right now. I think he DM'd me today and it came in early. So I believe maybe they're on Eastern time. Not 100% sure what Calgary is. But wherever they are, go to the polls and vote for Greg Miller. A vote for Canadian Greg Miller is a vote not to have American Greg Miller come up there and show you what America's all about, Calgary.
Oh, no,
you don't want that.
You don't want that. You really don't. So, Nick, I was continuing to watch that show Burning Love, which is the Bachelor parody show.
Right.
Really funny.
Yeah.
We just finished season 2 last night. But there was a scene in it where it was the Bachelorette, so it was the girl and all the guys are competing for her love. And the thing was, they're on a date where it was a photo shoot. And so she was the model or whatever. And then the guy walks up to her and he's like, oh, here's your water that you wanted. And like, she takes the water and looks at it. I want it sparkling! And like throws it in his face. And he was like fucking horrified, and she just goes, I'm just playing. I just was going full into the model thing. I wanted to just get you. And I looked at Gia, I'm like, Greg Miller would do that.
Yeah.
Greg Miller would think, you know what? This is worth the joke. I was like, one day Greg Miller will throw water in my face, and I'm just going to have to go with it. Because that is the life that I asked for.
He spit water in my face multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
And you got to just kind of take that
just take that beautiful
funky mist.
Manna mist and just take it into your breath.
It's the funky mist, man.
Oh, man.
Sweet
it is the fucking funky
Jesus.
mist.
Well, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show.
Right.
Each and every weekday right here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We get together to talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. Some cool news drops, we're going to talk about that. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about our days and what's been going on in our lives.
I'm going to start getting 2 coffees every day.
Okay.
Save the other one, because people have given me shit about just sipping ice.
Yeah.
And
people have
it's
been giving
true.
you shit for years about that.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to comments until they're like...
Well, me and
couple years
Alfredo,
old.
I mean.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't care. It's you. Do you, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't worry.
But I also
Don't
want
let them
more-
shame
I
you.
want
Don't
more
let them
coffee.
ice shame you.
I want more coffee.
I want more coffee, too. Cool, Greg. Can you give me some more coffee?
There you go, cool Greg. There you go. There it is.
The pumpkin spice one, please. Let's get fucking crazy.
let's get
It's pumpkin
fucking-
spice coffee. Thanks to Andrea Renee.
Now, Tim.
Yes.
There's a few important housekeeping things before we go into the normal
Yes, there
shenanigans.
is.
The most important of them. Mm-hmm. Remember The Lord of the Rings?
I do.
Remember the first one was called The Fellowship of the Ring?
Fellowship of the Ring.
And then there was another one.
The-
I can't remember. It was like
Two Towers.
Two Towers. What was the last one called?
The last one, if I remember correctly, was The Return of Kevin
The
Coelho.
Return of Kevin Coelho. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Coelho is back with us. He's back from the dead. We don't know where he went.
He
We don't know
left
where
half
he
of
went.
them in Europe.
He did. Kevin, how was Europe?
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one's better, France or Italy, right now?
Italy. Well,
Damn. What's up,
yeah.
son? Fuck you, French people. I'm joking. I've never been to France. It sounds awesome.
it's okay.
I want to go. I want to spend a weekend because I've been to Italy a lot. I want to go to. I've never been to France. I want to spend a week in like Paris and like travel around the countryside of France.
Paris was really cool. I wasn't there long enough, so at some point I got to go back and really.
Yeah, you were just there to kind of de-jet lag a little bit, right? Spend a couple days there.
Yeah,
and you bounced
well,
out to
originally when I had planned my flight, there was a layover in France, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, fuck that. I'm gonna make that a stop, and then
Yeah.
I like changed it, and then I had a layover in Amsterdam, and I was like, well, I can't keep this
God
going.
damn, yeah, you can. Fuck yeah, you can. Amsterdam's awesome.
I was there for like 2 hours.
Oh, it's too
Yeah.
bad. Amsterdam is awesome.
It looked really pretty flying in. I was like, holy shit, look at this.
It is a fucking
These little houses.
Holland's fucking rad.
Yeah.
And it pains me because my wife has a lot of family in Holland, and she doesn't want to go back because she's been there so many times.
Uh-huh.
And we'll go eventually, but she's not excited about it because she used to spend like every summer there.
Didn't you just go to, where'd you go?
We went to Denmark.
Denmark.
Which a lot of
Okay.
people confuse for the Dutch Netherlands, but it is not. Denmark and Holland, the Danish and the Dutch, 2 separate places.
Nobody
Don't fuck
knows
with each
them.
other.
2 separate
It's
places.
bad blood.
Very different, very different.
Thank you.
Not radically different cultures, but like, one's, yeah, they're just different. Which is
Zero
hilarious 'cause
Blade.
what's up?
Zero Blade says Kevin went from greasy pizza to supreme pizza.
Well, that's my question for you,
I don't know
Kev.
what that means.
That's my question for you, because this is what blew me away when I went to Italy. Is I was like, okay, all the pizza and pasta is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Didn't like it that much.
What? Really?
And I didn't like the bread. Every time I went and had
Oh,
bread
no.
somewhere in Italy, I was like, this is terrible bread.
Really?
Terrible bread.
The bread seemed better in Paris, but it was still good in
Yeah,
Italy.
I mean, you're going to get that French baguette, son.
French baguette. Bow, 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 bow.
Have you been to Venice?
I have been to Venice, yes.
I fucking love Venice.
Venice is cool.
Venice
it's
is
sinking.
goddamn it. Well, it's
It's not going to be around
flooding.
forever. Those buildings are
They spent like billions of dollars on a system of like
air cushioning or whatever the fuck
yeah,
it is.
these things that come up and like block the water so it keeps it from sinking or getting flooded. Didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work at all.
Well, apparently when you build a town on water, they didn't watch Waterworld. They didn't. Apparently, the people who built Venice were not fans of Kevin Costner movies.
is
Because had they
ridiculous.
watched
It
that
was a
movie, they would have
great one.
known you can't build an entire town on water without it sinking at least once or twice.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
There you go.
I caught up with Kevin a couple nights ago. We went to dinner to kind of talk, and I was like giving him the update on everything that's
Oh
happened.
shit! I just
Hold
heard
on.
about this.
So one thing that's happened.
It's the champ! The champ!
The new champ, Andy Cortez.
Take off your shirt, champ!
How you feeling?
I don't like this.
It's a new day, guys. It's a new morning. It's a new week.
First off, 2 things. One, you didn't win it from me. So why you're screwing with me is I don't understand. You beat Greg. Go fuck with Greg.
I mean, at this point, like Nick, you're not even the #1 contender
I'm
to
not.
this.
I'm not.
If
Greg
I
is the
remember
#1
correctly,
contender.
Fucking old
it's
news,
Cool
man.
Greg. Cool Greg is the #1 contender. He won the Money in the Bank match.
Cool Greg is the #1. Now, do you remember when Cool Greg and I were competing, when I was at the height of my career as the
Yep.
champ, right?
Yeah.
I said to Cool Greg, hey, Cool Greg, let's have an alliance. And Cool Greg said, yeah, get it. But what that meant was, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to play it straight up because he just came after me like a fucking bobcat.
Yeah.
Right in that first round.
He
I was
wanted
like, Cool
this,
Greg,
dude.
what's happening?
There's no one that wants
I
this
would
more
have
than Cool
given it
Greg.
to him.
Everybody wants
I,
it.
as Cool Greg's manager, I'm here and I'm letting you know that he's throwing his hand in the ring here.
Wait a minute. If you're Cool Greg's manager, can I be Andy's manager?
No, because you're.
You could be my intern. Can you? It's fucking belt's heavy. Can you carry
It's
it?
really heavy, sure. You want to put it back on the shoulder it belongs?
No. My shoulders are adequately prepped for it.
I'm going to
going
tell
on
you.
here?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Guys. Like, I understand it's funny. Like, aren't there more important issues of the day to worry about? Like, what's happening in War 4? Vote for Greg Miller! Don't be talking about video games, fake championships, nobody cares. It's all
not fake.
about
It's
the
real
biking
me.
infrastructure in Calgary. Alberta, Canada, Greg Miller.
To drive the girls wild.
I can't wait to see how that person from the Canadian News Network that wrote this up the first time writes this one up. and then comedian Greg Miller comes on, and then the champ comes on and starts stomping on the ground. What are these Americans doing? Those crazy Americans.
Oh my God. I love it so much.
Oh man, what are
But-
you guys gonna fucking do? What are you gonna do?
But yeah, I was updating Kevin on everything that happened, and I was just like, yeah, we recorded a bunch of party mode, so like we're good for the month. Everything's on fire. Everyone has sexually harassed everyone.
Yeah.
The world is
Yeah,
a bad,
there's a
dark
lot of
place.
dark things.
have been horrible. And on a much more serious note, the Game Over Greggy show topic, it's a two-parter right now on youtube.com/kindafunny. Number 1 went up today, number 2 will go up tomorrow. It's about sexual harassment, it's about the Weinstein stuff and everything. And you should check it out and listen. I think that we had a really good conversation.
I think it's a
about
great
it.
conversation. I think it's one of those. It's a heavier topic. Obviously, we haven't done a real heavy topic in a while, but this is something we felt compelled to speak out on and to talk about a little bit. So please join in on the conversation on those. Get over there and be good to each other, please, in the comments. Listen to each other, critically analyze each other. Don't shoot from the hip.
Don't shoot from the
Right?
hip.
There you go.
Good advice. What else do we got in the housekeeping?
Couple other
Nick?
things. Obviously, Cooking with Greg episode 5 is live for everyone on YouTube right now. It is a chicken recipe that was really fucking good when I had it. That was one of the ones when Greg made it. There was leftovers, and I was like, "Yo, why don't you throw that motherfucker into a
Slide that
Tupperware
shit
for
to
me?"
me.
And I came home and I ate that for dinner. And I was like, "Whoo!" You know what I mean?
I know what
that
you
was
mean.
phenomenal. You guys, if you guys are a fan of the show, which you should be if you haven't watched, it's really fun. Definitely check that out. But also, episode 6 is live today for patrons. So if you want to see, if you want to get these episodes a week early, obviously we've told you guys this before, but I'm going to tell you again because I really believe in this content. I'll tell you right now, don't look at what Greg just did. Don't judge Greg based on his cowboy hat. Judge him on his cooking. You guys can go over to patreon.com/kindafunny and support us for the $1 or above level, and you can get that episode right now. Go check it out. Next thing, I want to just give a quick shout out because I finished season 1 and I really loved it. And season 2 premiere was on Sunday, I believe it was. Dirk Gently, season 2 is happening right now.
So fucking good.
Of course, we had Max Landis on GOG episode 200, our fabled 200th episode. It was phenomenal. It was 3 hours long. It was great. During which Kevin was like, "Yo, I watched Dirk Gently. It's really good." And I was like, you know, I should probably start watching the shows before the people come on, you know, so we could like talk about them. But like, why change? Why break it if it ain't?
Why break
it if it ain't fixed? You know
Break
what I
the
mean?
egg, yeah.
Why break it if it
Make
ain't
an
fixed?
omelet.
So I finally watched all of season 1. Really liked it. Can't recommend this show enough.
Fucking
It is
great.
crazy. It is weird. It is like it's like Douglas Adams and Max Landis had a love child, and you get a direct pipeline into that fucking crazy brain. It's super weird, off the wall. I love it. Definitely check that out, and then keep it. You know, while you're at it, go over and watch the first episode of season 2. And
Wait, real quick.
What's up?
Season 1 was so good that I watched the first 6 episodes on my own,
Yeah.
then stopped and was like, I want to watch the rest with Paula.
Yeah.
During our honeymoon, they have different
It's awesome, isn't
rights.
it?
Yeah.
It's
So-
actually better in other countries, and it's fucking annoying.
Well, I was able to download it then. And I was like, oh, we're going to watch it on the trip back. But instead, we watched it like that night. We watched half of it and then watched
Did
the
you?
other half. Yeah, it was.
It's so good. What I like about it is it takes a little while to get into, right?
Yeah.
It's not a traditional NBC or CBS or even Netflix show where they kind of, you're in, right? Like right off the bat, they cook you into it takes about 2 episodes to really be like, what the fuck is going on here? They introduce all these characters in the first
so
episode.
much.
It's so much. It actually it really does kind of break with traditional form of how shows are made, where like the first episode is really just kind of like don't introduce every character. It's kind of like one of the rules, and Landis just smashes that to pieces. He's like,
Everyone
let's
is
introduce
introduced,
everyone.
yeah.
Let's just fucking all these storylines. Let's confuse the shit out of the audience. But in doing so, he's able to kind of show you a little behind the curtain of what he's doing. He confuses you, and then all those elements start coming together in a very cool way. And you're like, if you just have a little patience with the show, it really, really pays off well in the end.
Well,
I think.
We enjoyed the show so much that we came back, realized the new episode was coming out on Saturday, and I called Comcast and upped my service.
To get
so
that
now
BBC
I have
America?
BBC America.
Yeah, boy.
And we watched it.
Yeah, I actually bought the first season. And I was next time I'm gonna reach out to Max and be like, yo, give me a stream code or something. You gotta have some sort of special code, right?
Special code. I just want that jacket. That
Doesn't
sweet,
always
sweet
have
jacket.
a special code? He's got like 15 jackets.
The yellow
Yeah,
one,
he's
though.
got like
He wears like
he has a
different color
green one,
variations
which
of it. He's
looks
got
Really?
a green one, yeah.
sweet, too.
Every
That's so
like
cool.
5th episode, there's just a new jacket in there because he
Did a
changes.
new curb?
I did not. No, fuck. That's what I should have watched last night. No, instead, I got a notification on my iPad because for some reason iPads, the notifications for Netflix are still turned on. And my wife was like, ugh. I'm like, what? And she goes, well, apparently Netflix knows you. I'm like, of course they do because they're analyzing my every fucking move. Why? What's on Netflix? She goes, Talladega Nights is on Netflix. And I was like, yes, boy, get after it. So I watched that yesterday as well. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I fucking love that movie so much.
Yeah.
And I laugh at the same moments every
I need to
single
give
time.
it another shot. I didn't like it when I first watched
You
it, but
won't
that's
like
true
it
of
still.
any. I don't think so, because every single one of those movies I watch and I'm like, because I remember with Anchorman, I remember with Step Brothers, my first viewing of them, I hated them.
Dude.
Yep.
And then
Talladega
after
Nights
watching
is-
it later, I'm like, these are the best movies of all
Step Brothers is
time.
one of my favorite movies.
It's the fucking funny. It's the most
It's
quotable
the same
movie
cast.
ever.
It's just him and John
Viewings
C.
of Step
Reilly.
Brothers.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Southern accents. That's it.
Oh my
It's
God.
all. What I love about it is they have. This is the first time I watched Talladega Nights from just like a more of an editing perspective to see how they edit. And you can see there's literally like it's not subtle. I thought it was a lot more subtle the first time I watched it, but it is not subtle. It goes improv, and then a hard cut back to just the narrative. So they'll be like, here are the things we need to accomplish in this scene, and then it'll cut to close-ups for like ridiculous improv, and then cut back to the wide for like the normal scene.
That's funny.
It's so funny. But everything with him and John C. Reilly is it's so good. It's like two best friends that just get to make a multi-million-dollar movie together. I love it. I can't recommend it enough.
Pan Creation said I tried getting the patented Nick and Tim haircut, but now I look like a Hispanic Will Smith.
And that's a bad thing?
Nothing bad about that. That's
You look
all
like
good, man.
Stop. You look like a Hispanic Will Smith.
Can
You
tweet us
fucking did it,
pictures?
man. You're on the next level. What?
Next level.
Can you tweet me a picture? I'd
Yeah,
love
let me
to
see
it.
the.
I want to see a picture of you, Pancreatic or whatever your name is.
Pancreatic
Pancreations.
cancer. What?
Pancreations.
Tweet us a picture of your hair right now. And if we like it, we'll put it up on the wall.
Guillermo Smith.
Guillermo Smith?
Yeah, like Will, Bill, Guillermo.
Is
Billy.
Guillermo Bill?
No,
Like it's sort of a short thing for it. Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
Every once in a while, Andy says something that I don't fucking believe because he has that little fucking smile. This cute little Andy
He
smile.
does. You don't know if he's just lying to you bold face or just doesn't know. He just doesn't know.
We'll figure it out.
We will figure it out together, everyone. We're going to figure it out together.
Ignacio Rojas says, guys, watch Netflix's The Babysitter.
Oh, yeah, that's the McG movie. I almost watched that over the weekend. Are you familiar with this?
I know it's a Netflix like horror comedy starring
Horror
a bunch
comedy.
of YouTubers.
Yeah, horror comedy. It's about a kid who his parents go away or whatever the fuck, and they hire this smoking hot babysitter, but she's a member of like this devil worshiper cult and brings all her friends over, and they have to like kill everyone, and the kid's like trapped in the house with all these babysitters, and it's like tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
Comedy. I saw a review of it.
Reviews aren't good.
I read a little bit of a review of it, and someone's like, "Why would like the kid run outside and then go underneath and start setting traps for?" I was like, well, it's a fucking stupid movie called The Baby. Like, it doesn't look like it's not taking itself seriously.
Yeah.
Don't go in
Don't be
looking for like
stupid.
it. It's not it.
I saw
It's
about
not-
four
it
was
different-
so good.
I saw about four
That's it,
different
yeah.
things about Mindhunter.
So I started watching
looks
Mindhunter
cool.
over the weekend.
Mindhunter.
Mindhunter is the
David
movie.
Fincher.
I believe it's David Fincher. It's a Netflix original, and it's about the sort of them discovering what a serial killer was in the 70s and like starting to profile them.
Interesting.
And so but I started watching it with my wife, and we just couldn't get into it. It's very weird. It's like kind of slow at first, and the main actor is like a little off-putting. I don't know. I might give it another shot later down the road.
Kevin and I both saw it yesterday, like
Yeah.
probably at the exact
Not
same
together.
time.
Not together though.
Well, you guys should call each other from
But
now
you
on.
tweeted, I saw your tweet 2 hours ago, and I had like almost I had just gotten out of the movie. So I think we saw it right around the same time.
6:20.
That scared the shit
out of me.
Really?
Scared the shit out of
That's
me.
a scary movie.
Yeah, it
Dude,
definitely
it's
is.
scary.
It's a scary movie.
Tim's trying to be the cool guy.
Yeah,
No.
look how tough Tim is. He's so tough.
I'm
everybody.
so tough.
But
fuckers.
let's look at how
Wait,
tough Tim
I
is.
enjoyed it a lot,
Ooh.
but it's not scary.
It was definitely scary.
Joey doesn't.
What
terrified
was
me.
scary? What part was scary?
All of them.
The weird faces.
All of
The
them.
weird faces.
The
Yeah,
weird
man.
faces. I know exactly what he's talking
Okay.
about. The
Gross shit,
long
like
face.
stuff, like horrifying thing. The woman with the long face.
It's terrifying.
Now let me ask you guys this question, the most important question: have any of you seen Gerald's Game?
No.
No,
You should watch that tonight if you want to be scared.
I don't want to be scared.
It's
I don't
freaky.
know.
You wanna be
I went
scared.
out of there.
It's pretty
It's
fucking.
unsettling.
It's
I wouldn't say that it's scary.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
scary. It's incredibly unsettling.
I got out of the movie of it thinking, why do people like? I can't.
I don't know. I don't know why people do
understand
it.
the brain of a horror movie enthusiast. Why
I don't
do you
get
want
it.
to subject yourself
Tim
to that?
is.
I don't
We've all
like it.
decided. We've all talked when Tim wasn't in the room, right? That he's a sick son of a bitch for
He
like
is a
horror
sick
movies,
son of a
right?
bitch.
There's something off about his brain that he just loves, and not only does he like that, he loves taking other people, specifically me, through that journey with him because he knows how uncomfortable it makes me.
I
He
mean,
knows I hate horror things, and he fucking loves watching me squirm.
Well, it's just the horror games. That's
Yeah,
one
I
thing.
hate him.
Yeah, party mode this week and next week are fucking called Slender and Five Nights at Freddy's.
I hate him. I
This
sweat.
motherfucker
I
played
get
Five
the
Nights
ass
at
sweat.
Freddy's.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sweating so bad it's dripping into the crack. I hate it.
Jesus
I
Christ.
get the underboob sweat and the butt sweat. Don't like it. Don't like them.
So-
You know what I like?
Don't
South Park. You
like
know
'em.
why? Bunch of dick and butthole jokes.
Yeah.
That's right up my alley.
Dude, it is
That's
right up
my
here.
alley.
Every single day I'm like, this is so Nick.
There's only a couple things in South Park that I was like, okay, they're taking it too far. But you know,
Was there anything?
yeah, there's a few things. I mean, there's always the South Park humor where it's like, let's drive this joke into the ground as hard as humanly possible. Like the first time I hear, his mom fucked his dad. Like I was like, that's really funny. 15 times later,
15
I'm
times
like,
later, it is
"Nah,
less
right."
funny. Yeah.
But that's Cartman's character. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Anyway, long story
yeah,
short,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. That's great. Yeah.
All right, let's get into the news here. This is actually some cool shit. The Black Panther, the new trailer came out.
Yeah, it's and the poster. We got
And
a
the
poster.
poster. Let's
and-
look at the poster first.
Yeah, sorry, Kev. That's the second.
All right,
That's the
hold
second story there.
Hold on.
Because this is my first time seeing it. I haven't seen the trailer yet, so there's going to be a
Me
lot
neither.
of. Can I just fucking say?
I just want to be Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan
I
might
wanna-
be the coolest motherfucker I've ever seen in my
Oh shit! I didn't even
life.
recognize him.
Because he looks so goddamn cool.
Yeah, he looks dope.
Holy shit. Look at his hair. That's amazing.
God, he's a badass.
I hope we see it in motion in the trailer. Let's check it out.
We're gonna watch the trailer with everyone right now.
Oh, you do?
So hot. Such a good looking
Andy,
man.
here's what I need you to do.
What's up?
What do you? Hold on, Kev. Before you press play, what are you doing right now?
I'm just gonna watch the trailer with y'all.
Are you working? Are you like? Do you have anything pressing to work on?
I'm working on Friday the 13th.
Hey, he does a good job
Oh,
managing
so I'm
his
just
schedule.
no. That's not what I'm saying.
This Wednesday's edit.
I'm saying I like y'all here. I'm having a great time. Wait, you pull up a chair, man.
It's fucking.
Pull up a fucking chair. You don't. have
Cool,
to,
Greg,
like-
give him a chair, will you?
You can just hang out with us. It's fine.
But then he can't leave. You
That's
know
good.
what I
That's
mean?
cool. You know what? Don't pull up a chair.
Yeah.
You come and
Cool,
go as
Greg,
you
don't
want.
get him a chair.
Don't let me put boundaries on where you can and can't.
You guys
go.
ready for this
What
or
we
what?
should figure out, though, and this is a serious thing, Kevin,
Yeah.
we should figure out having a standing mic set up over there
Okay.
for whoever the because nowadays there's always some motherfucker over
Ridiculous.
It's all
there. You know what I mean? I think it'd be good.
Just get him a god mic. Just have the oh shit mic.
we need
Or we
a-
just hand him the mic.
Yeah, like a stick mic. If we had
Well,
like,
we have a wireless stick mic.
let's have one. No, it doesn't even. Let's do it wired. Wire it up and then just have it over there.
What does that make a difference?
We'll figure it out later. Let's watch this
Batteries.
trailer. Let's watch this trailer.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky.
Yeah.
But I have never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding?
Hold up. Let's go.
Okay. That's fucking nasty.
We are home.
God, he's jacked.
My son, it is your time.
Show me my respect and bow down.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be. Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
The revolution will not be televised. Show me my respect and bow down. We own ya. We only get started now.
cause we own ya. Everybody think they know me now, cause we own ya. You and I'm a homie now, cause we own ya.
I waited my entire life for this. The world's gonna start over.
Brought Andy Circus back.
Burn it all.
What happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. Wakanda forever! The revolution will not be televised.
Let's have some fun.
Oh shit.
The revolution will be live.
First off, that starting at the end, that fucking title sequence is sick.
Yeah. All right, man.
How is that guy still alive?
I
Didn't
am
he blow
fucking
himself up
sold.
in Avengers 2?
Andy Serkis?
Apparently, you can't keep a good
Right? I
Andy
mean, like,
Serkis
you guys
down.
remember
keep
him
Andy Serkis
blowing
down.
himself up, right?
It's,
don't
It's
remember.
canon that true actors never die in the universe. Yeah.
I don't remember. I kind of blocked out a lot of Age of Ultron.
Me too.
I went back and watched that. I tried watching it again when it was on, I think it was on HBO or TV, and I was like, this movie's so kind of blah. Nah.
Blah.
I got to the part where the Andy Serkis was like, let me tell you something about my accent that I'm doing right now, okay? Right? And I'm like, thanks, Andy
I was
Serkis.
wondering where he
And then
was
he gets
gonna
his
go with
fucking
it.
arm pulled off, and he's like, I like my arm's pulled off.
Yeah.
Super talented.
As opposed to. Dude, that was fucking awesome.
That looks really dope.
Like, this is once again, I can't believe I'm sold on a Black Panther movie.
Crazy.
Like, who the fuck would have thought? Like, I don't know shit about Black Panther. The one bad thing I have to say about it, let me start off with a good thing. Michael B. Jordan looks just as fucking dope in that trailer as he does in the
second you
thing.
put Michael B. Jordan in a movie,
It's
you've
gonna
got
be
my
good.
attention.
It's gonna be fucking
You've got
good.
my attention.
I love everything about the tone they're going with. That shit sounds sick. The one thing I don't like is that we already see in the trailer, and again, this is me being ignorant, not knowing Black Panther mythology at all. Great. It's an origin movie, and he ends up fighting another version of himself. Why do they keep doing this? Why in Iron Man does he fight a bigger Iron Man?
His
and then
name was Ironmonger.
in fucking Incredible Hulk, it's like, great, he fights another Hulk.
His name is Yellow Panther.
Oh, okay.
Golden Panther.
The cheetah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Purple Panther because it's got alliteration.
But yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know. That fucking sucks. But I'm still super sold. When is this? February?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Mike the Villain says Age of Ultron wasn't that bad. Come on.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. I'm not saying Age of Ultron was like
It's easy
terrible.
to space out on.
It's just, it wasn't. It's
forgettable.
Yeah, it was forgettable. It was forgettable. They can't all be fucking Avengers. They can't all be Civil War. You know, they can't all be, which one? Winter Soldier. You know, sometimes they have to be Age of Ultron, and that's okay. I think this is gonna be. I'm excited about this. This looks dope.
They
And
can't all be Iron Man 2. Some of them are going to be Iron Man 3. You know?
so you're gonna use Iron Man 2 as the example for the better Iron Man,
Yeah.
not Iron Man 1, which many, including myself,
Oh, I know part 1's the best, but
say that it heralded the modern superhero movie franchise single-handedly, basically ushered that in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Scott from Scotland says, has Tim ever read a fucking comic that happens constantly? I'm well aware. That's why I'm complaining about it.
First
it
off,
happens
Tim.
too much.
Tim reads a lot of comics. Some would say too much.
Some would say.
Not me though.
I don't know.
Not in this house. Not in this house.
Poopy Pants 92 says, Nick, what was, first off, Nick,
Winner.
what was worse?
You're the winner today.
Departed or Avengers 2?
Shut up. Shut up. Don't even answer that fucking question,
Kevin
Nick.
just got back. Don't anger him like that.
God, I hate you. You have a terrible
God,
choice.
I hate you. Before anything's even said.
Kevin, while you were gone,
There's-
we've discovered that there are 18 things.
I'm
That
the
Nick is the keeper of.
Let me stop
18.
everyone
The
right
list
there.
was 3 when I
He
left.
named like 6, and then he was like, and the next 8, you can figure it out on your own.
No, I'm keeping those slots open. It's like a save slot, you know? You're like, you have 2 save slots. You're like,
Sure.
by the way, I already fucked up, and this is how anal retentive I am, right? When I start a new game, I get anxiety in 2 moments. The character creation screen, which took me way longer than it should have.
Yeah.
For South Park, because there's only like 5 options.
Yeah, yeah.
And 2, I saved on the first slot, and then I went to save again. First off, the game auto-saves. I went to save again, and I was like, do I save over the first slot and leave the next 9 empty? or do I continue to the second save slot?
Are you a monster, Nick? What? Is that a question?
I fucked up.
You went to the...
I went to the second slot.
What?
And then I was like, do I go to the third slide? Then I was like, no, I've done this too far. Then I saved over the first slide again with the next save, and I was like, no, I've gone crazy on this. Because when I was back in the day,
and it's just like, I can't even comprehend
back in the day
stupidity.
when before there was like auto save structures, right? With like when I used to PC game a lot, when you play a game like Half-Life or whatever, and you had to save, otherwise you were just fucked. I would save at strategic points, so I would use all the save slots. So if I fucked up something royal, I could go back and get that gun or go back and get that health, whatever, right? But then eventually I got better at gaming and I didn't need to do that anymore. But that logic is still deeply ingrained in me, right? It's deep inside.
And you
here.
got so good at gaming that you're just one of the better players now.
Well, I got so good at gaming, I don't play anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it's
That's
a
how good
championship
you are.
bout.
You've surpassed sort of gamedom.
Yeah.
Gamedom.
I really have.
My God.
I'm challenging you, the champ, to Words with Friends. No, I'm just joking. I'm not doing
Words
that.
with
I
friends.
told Greg this is what the title's going to be. It's going to be you and Greg play NBA 2K for a shot at the title.
Oh,
For the number
shot
one
winner.
contendership.
And then the winner.
The thing is this, Greg, you guys didn't have to do any sort of like contender match to fight me, right? So that's why I think that bout doesn't count.
No, but see,
I
that's
don't think
the thing.
Greg actually legitimately legally
When it
got
goes
the belt.
long enough, they got to keep the programming interesting.
How are we still talking about this? Calgary's future is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Miller, Ward 4, YYC.
What does that stand for?
Yes, Calgary.
See, and that poor person reporting on this has to edit and update that article. He came back in, doesn't even know what YYC stands for.
Final news story of the day.
Thought it was a Rush song.
I don't even know what it stands for. Greg Miller stands for what's right.
Yeah!
This
The
comes
ride
from
of bicyclists
GoNintendo.com. Detective Pikachu movie to start filming in January 2018.
I put this on. I put it here for you. This
Thank
is
you,
for
Nick. Thank you. Did you forget about the upcoming Detective Pikachu movie? I did.
Never.
Legendary Pictures says the film is going to kick off filming January 2018 in London. Goosebumps director Rob Letterman will be at the helm, using a script from Nicole Perlman, Captain Marvel writer, and Alex Hirsch, Galaxy Falls. It's going to be a live-action adventure with some CG interspersed, and I honestly have some high hopes for this one. I just don't understand it. They're like, we're going to make a Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
And then in the same breath, they said, we're going to make it a fucking movie based on Detective Pikachu, an obscure game that came out in Japan and nowhere else.
First
Why?
off, I'm in. I'll tell you one thing right now. What's amazing to me about the Pokemon universe is that it's always been so thin. But then you put a little Sherlock Holmes hat on Pikachu, and it adds so much more dimension to it, right? And so I'm fucking look at that, his ear. And that was his face. Look at how much more interesting this visual image is than just the normal Pikachu.
There's so much curiosity in those
There's
eyes.
so much suspense. The look on his eyes says suspense, happiness, intrigue, fear, sexual tension.
Oh my
just
God.
raw sexuality.
Nick,
doesn't
he's
it-
watching a man getting killed. That's where the still's from.
Oh my God.
The look in his face looks like he just shit his pants, thinking he was farting.
He does look a little bit like when I eat too much oil and I accidentally shit my pants, but I don't tell any of you guys. I just go, you know?
No.
Kevin, give me my one. Kevin, give me my one.
I added a link.
Kevin, give me the one.
Oh no.
That's me.
Remember your scared cat face? I'm gonna try to find that too.
The scared cats are stupid.
Cats are very stupid.
Man, I was hanging out at, my wife and I like to go up to before everything unfortunately got lit on fire, we'd go up to Napa every once in a while and just sit by a pool just to get out of the city. And there's this one place we go to, there's just a cat that's there. It's just like, I guess the resort cat. It's not really anyone's cat. It doesn't have a collar or whatever. And it hops up, it's like just rolling around, whatever it wants to do. Hops up on my chair and I look at it and it looks at me. And it just stares at me. And then I move to pet it, and it kind of does one of these, like, yes, you can pet me. Start petting it, and this woman walks by. She's like, did you bring your cat to the pool? And I'm like, no. What kind of psychopath brings their cat to the pool? And that made me miss Kevin.
Oh my God, I love that.
I started
That's
missing
so
Kevin right
funny,
there.
but can you imagine seeing Nick petting a goddamn cat?
Shirtless. We're both shirtless.
We're both shirtless.
Our tabby fucking
You and the cat.
Oh my god! But it was a legit question. She's like, "Did you bring your cat to the pool?" I was like, "Yeah, that's because cats love pools. They do. They love swimming."
So I haven't seen this, but let's watch it.
Okay. Oh, there's a trailer.
720. All right.
Of course, it's Nintendo.
We're evolving. Your mother is dead. Who wants from him? I didn't go to Vietnam just to have pansies like you take my freedom away from me. My roommate was a frog kid. You ever see a frog kid?
I'm gonna go on a limb to this.
Those guys got bad and bloody.
It's Danny DeVito.
I need some trash to plug up
Because
the
everyone
cut.
says he should voice Pikachu.
That would be amazing. He should voice Pikachu.
I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. I am not a human being. I am an animal. Cold-blooded.
All right, we're good. We're good.
I'm into this Detective Pikachu movie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just so fucking weird.
Why not? It's all, but sometimes beautiful things come from weird shit. You know? Mm-hmm. Look at what we're doing.
That is true.
Should I read some tips?
Yeah, please read the tips.
First
Nick.
tip comes from our good friend and fellow Starbucks junkie, Mario Not Bro says, "Hey, my people, recently got a 4K TV, so I went ahead and got my PS4 Pro, and hot damn, this shit's pretty. Hashtag Tim was right always. Congrats to whoever has the belt now. I've lost track. Love you all."
Andy Cortez has the belt. Don't forget it.
Andy's your current champion until Greg decides to play him as something else again. Impromptu. Mario Not Bros gave us another tip. He says, "Oh shit, it's my boy Andy. Fuck yeah, somebody give my man a goddamn hug." Well, that's all I wanted to say. Now I have 97 more characters to fill. Hey, game's pretty cool, right? Totally. Dude, yeah, bye. Mr. Yasman300 has given us a tip and says, "Tim, the next time you have Meg turn you on, can you, Meg, Joey, Kevin, Andrea, and Cool Greg do a KF Reacts for Riverdale Season 2? Also, Kevin, did Paula see the Season 2 premiere?"
Yeah, she did. On her phone in the middle of an airport.
That's what happens.
I don't know how she figured it out, but she did.
She's learning. She's like, you better be careful.
I want to try to watch that show. I gave episode 1 a shot of season 1, and it just wasn't the right time for me. Because I was like,
It doesn't seem like the kind of show that I'd like.
It seems like the type of show I would like.
It does.
definitely
High school drama?
Tim
Yeah.
Gettys.
High school drama
with
is
a murder
my favorite
twist
thing.
in it.
Oh my god, that's
You're
all I
into it,
need.
man. I mean,
Sabrina the
it
Teenage
looks
Witch is
really
popping up at
fucking
some
cool.
point.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It looks cool. I have not given it a shot yet. There's a lot of great television out there. Mr. Surfbird says, "Just wanted to say, Kinda Funny is killing it lately. Party Mode and Cooking with Greggy are some of my favorite KF content ever. So join the patrons to get early for both. Keep up the great work." Thanks, man.
Thank you.
AF Drums has given us a tip and said, "Just wanted to plug my YouTube channel, AF Drums. New Destiny 2 drum cover is out." And he gave us a link. 1 minute 20 if played on the show. P.S. Stranger Things 2 is also on October 27th. That's true.
God, I can't wait for that.
Wait, what else? Oh, is the iPhone October 27th?
That's what it is.
That's what it
That's
is.
what it fucking is, dude. I got real excited. I had a dream about it this weekend.
Dude, I walked into an Apple store because my wife, God bless her, we're so fucking old.
Yeah.
We're so old. And sometimes I have those flashes of like, oh, this is what Tim is talking about. My wife's like, "I need to get a new set of earbuds."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, why don't you just get the new earbuds that has the new connector?" And she's like, No, I want to get an old set. But I'm like, "You're getting a new phone in a month. Why don't you just get the new set? Or just wait?" She's like, No, I want the old set. And we just kept going back and forth. And I'm like, I'm not going to win this argument.
Yeah.
So we went in. And I was like, "So the pre-order is on the 27th, right?" And both the guys were like, "Man, you better be in line at midnight on that queue trying to get one." And I'm like, "Clearly, sir, you don't know me. I will not be getting a phone till February now."
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're fucked. By the way,
I'm totally fucked.
I mean, I can give you advice on how to get it.
Oh,
The best way
unless you do it for me, I'm not staying up till midnight to get a phone.
Wait, Tim,
You don't need to stay up till midnight. It'll be fine.
How do I do
We'll
it?
talk later.
You gotta get me.
We'll talk off the line.
Do we have people?
What?
Are you getting one?
Fuck yeah, I'm not getting one.
Are you getting
kidding me?
the 50 gig or the 250 gig?
I'm going all the way.
You going deep?
256.
Now, are you gonna get the thing where you upgrade every year? Do you get that package?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm finally committing to it.
Should I do it?
Yeah. It's time, Nick.
Just get a new phone every. Do you have to get a new phone every year?
No.
But you just pay a little fee and you can if you want.
Yeah. But it's not paying a fee. You're just paying for the phone.
But they amortize it over.
It's just if you get a new phone, then you're locking yourself into another 2 years.
Got it.
Anytime you upgrade.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm fairly.
It's fine,
I'll
though.
commit to another 2
Yeah.
years. It's like
great.
$50 a month, right, or $60 a month?
Depends
for the new
on.
one.
I mean, if you get the new fancy expensive one, it's going to be a lot of money. But it's
Fucking
it is
A.
what it is,
Fucking
man.
who cares?
But what's interesting is they now make like for my nice Audio Technica headphones, they sell a cable that is lightning port. So
Really?
even though there's no headphone jack, it solves the problem.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it connects it. You can just undo the one from the headphones and then.
That's smart. Now, Audio Technica, smart. Smart cookies. Charles J gave us a tip and said, greetings, Tim and Nick, and welcome back, Kevin. Love. I have a clip that I think is super impressive, and he gave us that. It's Mortal Kombat performance in 2 minutes. The end is amazing. Let's cue that up. Let me finish tips real quick, Kevin. We'll see if we watch that. Kevin is the keeper of all clips. If he doesn't think this is funny, he'll take it and throw it right back in your face, sir. Chrono Silver says, hey, Greg, I found out I've been dating a Quebec woman and need advice for when she starts yelling in French. Do I give Poutine? Sing her the national anthem? Help me, I'm scared. We'll ask Greg for you, because neither of us are actually Greg. Panther G2 says, Kevin, welcome back. Please regale us with a story from your wedding. Congrats again. C. Mella has given us our final tip for now and says, KF Crew, great news to share. Been struggling at work for a while because of my boss. Been down, but I got a new job and that pays better and will help me get a green card. Thanks for laughs in tough times. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. I thought that was going to end with, but I killed my boss. So everything's cool now.
So now we good.
We
out here.
Kevin,
good.
are we watching this clip or no?
No, this isn't doing it for me.
No, it's not doing it for Kevin. Sorry. Oh my God, that guy can do that. That's really impressive. That guy's really flexible.
All right. Now it is time for PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO. You can go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend to nominate someone in the community doing something fucking dope. Just like Ambitious Ghost 797 did. Not Ghost. Just GHOS.
Ghost. That is some
Anton
cool
Mitchell.
Greg Gettys shit.
It's
right
shouting
there.
out Steve Jr. 1128, Stephen Pina. Steven is the man who introduced me to the Kind of Funny community and is always spreading the name of Kind of Funny and the best friends. He's always pushing me to go see good movies like Wonder Woman, Batman v Superman, The Departed, and play Destiny. God, that is a fucked up sentence. Because why not, am I right? All jokes aside, he's been a true friend. I believe one day Steven will save the world. He's a naturally kind-hearted human and his friends to all. Just wanted to shout him out. Peace. Well, shout out to you, Steven, and shout out to you, Anton.
Now, I do like how he wrote The Departed.
I don't get it. It like broke the joke. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, those were all bad movies, and then the
Destiny's good too, though.
Destiny, I don't understand it, but I like how he wrote The Departed lowercase, where it deserves to be.
Okay, where it deserves to be.
As a normal word.
Is Joey here yet?
Not as a proper
Can you tell us that we need one more giveaway?
Joey, keep up.
So today, this week, we have 2 sponsors, which means 2 giveaways. Nick, how can people win?
There are 4 ways to win. Now listen up, you beautiful sons of bitches, okay? You can be in the Twitch chat right now. You don't have to do anything else. Look at that, you fucking almost won. You're almost there, okay? 2, you can be a Twitch subscriber. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription. Every month you gotta renew that son of a bitch. It's a pain in the ass, but to those of you that have done that, I'm now calling you the chosen few because you have chosen to be awesome, and I think you're awesome, okay? You can go over to patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames for ways 3 and 4 to win by supporting us at the $2 or above level on either of those illustrious platforms. I will also call you the chosen few over there, okay? If you don't subscribe to us on any platform, you will not be the chosen few. You'll just be normal people, or norms for short, okay? Not a pejorative. It's not a pejorative at all, but it kind of is. Because what would you rather be called, norms or the chosen few?
Chosen few. I want to be the chosen few.
Okay, if you give us a lot of money, I'll call you the golden child. Tim, who are our sponsors
this week? We are sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. By now, everyone knows the Dollar Shave Club ships amazing razors for just a few bucks, but what you might not know is that Dollar Shave Club also has products for pretty much everything else you need in the bathroom: body wash, shampoo, hair gel, lip balm, everything.
Dollar Shave, y'all.
Dollar Shave, y'all. Dollar Shave Club makes it easy and convenient for you to upgrade your shave.
That's really loud.
Your shave and your bathroom, just like the razors. Everything is super high quality and leaves you looking and feeling amazing. From premium ingredients to sophisticated scents, Dollar Shave Club is changing the game. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving away their starter set to new members for only $5. This starter set features their executive razor and 3 trial-sized versions of their most popular products that help you stay so fresh and so clean.
Fresh and so clean.
In your first box, you'll receive their shave butter, which I'm a huge fan of, as you know.
I love that Dr. Carver's.
Today.
Yeah.
I did a little cleanup there. It was nice.
Dude,
the body wash and One Wipes Charlie's Butt Wipes. That's right, they do butt wipes. You will also receive their executive razor, which includes their premium weighty handle and full cassette of cartridges. After the first box, replacement cartridges are sent for only a few bucks a month. This offer is exclusively available at dollarshaveclub.com/morning. That's dollarshaveclub.com/morning. Dollar Shave Club's high-quality products will have you covered from face cheeks to butt cheeks. There's no better time to try the club. Whoo! And then the second sponsor, this is Nature Box.
Oh, Nature Box.
You got to get on this Nature Box.
I would love to get on Nature Box.
You're the type of
as soon
snacker.
as Gia stops stealing it from us.
She's not stealing
We
it.
have a bone.
She's
We have a
active-
bone to pick with you, Mr. Tim Gettys. Because the Nature Boxes should come here, but they, for some reason, go straight into Gia's pocket.
She just loves it. Eating can be hard. Snacking can be harder. Don't worry. We got you. Nature Box has over 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high-quality, simple ingredients, which means no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, so you can feel good about what you're eating. Gia's favorites are the white cheddar caramel popcorn and the salt and pepper lentil loops because, she's Gia, and that sounds
You gotta have
she's a big fan of them lentil loops.
If it's words that neither of us understand, Gia loves it.
She loves it. She's all into it. You're sure to find your new favorite snack, Obsession, at Nature Box. They add new snacks every month inspired by real customer feedback, the latest food trends, and professional chefs. It's so simple. Just go to naturebox.com, choose the snacks you want, and Nature Box will deliver them right to your door. And there's no risk. If you ever try a snack you don't like, don't eat it. Nature Box will replace it for free. And right now, NatureBox is offering Kinda Funny Morning Show fans 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/morning. That's naturebox.com/morning for 50% off your first order. naturebox.com/morning. Boom. Take it to the bank. Now, Nick.
Take it to the bank.
2 sponsors means two giveaways.
2 giveaways. What are we giving away today? You want me to do it? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're really going to do?
Go for it.
We're giving away 2 games today. Of course, we've already gone over your chances to win. So congratulations to our first winner, who wins Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 on the Xbox One.
Ooh.
Alex Green, a.k.a. Neo Aoshi, from Kinda Funny Patreon. Congratulations, you've won Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which I personally have played, but not on Xbox One.
Did you play Mega Man Legacy Collection 2?
No.
No, you didn't?
I played the first one.
Yeah.
There you go. But I can vouch for the first one.
Yeah.
So I assume the second one's even better. Sometimes I should pay attention. Our next winner is from the Twitch chat. That's right, one of the norms.
One of the norms.
Or maybe you're, I don't know, you might be a chosen few as well, for all I know. Lethal League on Xbox One is the giveaway, and congratulations to Totally Rad Ruben. You have won, you were a winner today. Yesterday you were a norm or a chosen few, and today you are a fucking winner, my friend.
You're a winner, congrats. Hey, this is hella funny. Totally Rad Ruben says, congrats, buddy, not knowing that he already won.
Oh my God, congrats to you, sir.
The chat.
I think
wow.
and I'll tell you what,
I see both of them. There's Neoshi and there's Totally Rad Ruben.
There you go.
Making them dreams come true in the chat. Kinda Funny Morning Show.
We're gonna do it together. There's one more tip. That I will read right now. Mostly Jason has given us our final tip. This one's for Tim. How noticeable is the difference between 4K and 1080p to you? Question mark. I'm also into image quality, so I'm planning on getting a 4K TV with HDR10 and all that fun stuff next month. Smiley.
It's one of those things where unless you're comparing them next to each other, you don't really notice, in my honest opinion. But then once you know the difference, it's like, holy shit, this is way better. Because I've done some experiments where I have Planet Earth on 4K Ultra Blu-ray or whatever the fuck it's called. And then it also comes with just the 1080p version. And I would switch back and forth, and it's like, wow, it's stunning how much of a difference there is. But the HDR is what really
I was
makes
gonna
the
say,
difference.
as far as pixel count, I don't think you're gonna see maybe a little sharper image, but that also depends on.
It's a lot sharper.
But that also depends on the bit rate of whatever the media you're playing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're,
so if
assume
you're
you're
playing 1080p
4K
on the 4K TV, it's not gonna matter.
No.
But I think there's a lot more depth to the image that you can get from
Well,
the
even then,
HDR.
though, with the super sampling and all that stuff, it does make 1080p shit look better on a 4K TV.
Sure.
It's better than like SD shit looked on 1080.
I will say this though, and this is my general rule when it comes to it. If you're planning on getting a TV that's 50 inches or below, which I can't imagine that you would, or 55, I don't know, you're gonna see much. Bigger's better. Go for the 80 inch.
Go for the 80 inch. 80 is a little prohibitively expensive at this point for the quality.
How big do you got? You 65?
65 is the standard.
65 is what you want to be. Bigger the better. I mean, that's the thing. With you have to understand though, for the most part, a lot of movies are only projected in 2K. So you might be seeing, when you're seeing movies in the theater, you're seeing 2K. Granted, they're not that sharp, comparatively speaking. There's a lot of 4K projectors now, but I don't know. But I think it's probably worth it for the HDR alone. And you're gonna just get a better bit depth.
Kai Kawasumi says, but I remember Tim saying HDR is a joke in games. You're correct. That was when they first announced it, when Xbox was first talking about it at E3 for the Xbox One S. And they're like, oh, it's HDR. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean for TVs and stuff, but that was because HDR wasn't in TVs at that point.
Right.
Now that it is, now that they can do that, then now it's fucking awesome. But you need it requires so much of an upgrade of your entertainment system because you need the TV to be HDR compliant, you need whatever the media is to be HDR compliant, and you need whatever is delivering the media to also be. And with the different types of HDR, there's a lot of compatibility issues. It's kind of a nightmare. But it's simple if you just throw money at things.
Just call Tim Gettys. Actually, here's what you do. You hit up Tim Gettys on Twitter and say, Tim, how does HDR work? And he'll get back to each and every one of you. He loves it when I do that. He loves it. I did it the other day. I can't remember what I asked people to do, but they did it, and it was great.
Yeah. That even says after 65, the price shoots up. That's true. Like 65 is kind of the sweet spot for the premium level of TVs right now. Like, yeah, you're still going to be spending a lot of money, but
you also have to have a pretty fucking big space for anything bigger than a 65-inch.
Yeah, that does get.
You
have
to have a
crazy.
big. Like, what is this right here? Is that a 60-inch?
This is 65.
So that's a decently sized
No, this
TV.
is 55.
Is that a 55? I think it's a 65.
Is it a
I'm pretty
58?
sure. I don't think it's 65.
No, this is 55.
Anyway, long story short.
Should have gone 65 though.
Shoulda.
Was that enough room in the fucking
Yeah, but
You'd
it's
have
just-
to
No,
jump
it
over
would
it.
have been like 3 inches more on each side.
And that's good. This is good.
I mean, I guess
This
that's an
TV's
opinion. That's an
Too
opinion.
big as it is. This is the biggest confidence monitor any studio's ever had, ever.
It's not a confidence monitor. Bottom one's a confidence monitor.
It's our stopwatch monitor, Nick. Don't be stupid.
Sorry, guys. You're absolutely right. Kevin won't be happy until he's built everything around him and he never has to move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
I
he's
get
just
it.
sitting on a toilet that's got a thing up his butt so he can just poop into it.
God
And then
damn.
arms
What's the
feed
point of
him.
that part?
It's fun. Why
It's
not?
fun.
It's super fun. He doesn't have to get
Holy
around
shit.
it.
Let's look at the chat. What the
All
fuck's
right,
going
let's go
on?
into the old 3 and 3. We'll take 3 questions, comments, concerns, or praises from norms, and then we'll go into the chosen few.
Daniel Cusco says, how do I get the LG C6? It's going to be a bit harder to get the C6 because we're now on the C7 because it's 2017. I recommend trying to find the 6 if possible, especially because you might be able to get it at a slightly discounted price. But it is a fantastic TV. The Sony OLED is also really nice this year if you want a newer TV.
Cool. Toby Blue. Oh, Jesus, I can't even start thinking about upgrading my TV. That's going to take 10 years.
It shouldn't.
That's going to take me 10
Right,
years.
there's no better time to update your TV than from last year to next year.
You know how I do with these decisions.
All right.
I have to sit on this for 10 years.
All right.
Okay. I have to sit on it 10 years. Toby Blue 277 says, Nick, can you translate some graffiti for us? Now, for those of you out there that are like, I don't want to watch anything on Sunday night, I just want to read a fucking book, you are missing out on the premier video blog series on Instagram stories, Nick at Night. Okay? It's a video blog series on Instagram. Last night, Cool Greg came out, and I thought I was just gonna get comedy. What I got was a fucking education. We stared at a wall. We might have been drunk a little bit. We stared at a wall for 25 minutes, and Cool Greg's like, can you read any of this? And I said no. And then at the end of 25 minutes, I still couldn't read any of it. But we had a blast trying.
Yeah?
We had a blast trying.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Tom Box says, Tim, thank you for the recommendation to switch the control scheme on Cuphead. Totally different game. It absolutely is. I don't know why that wasn't the default control scheme. I beat Cuphead this weekend, Nick.
I saw that.
I fucking did it.
Congratulations.
And I couldn't believe it. Because I came home Friday and I was like, you know what? I need to play South Park.
Yeah.
Because this fucking King Dice bullshit, he's fucking me over. I've spent way too many hours just fucking losing to this asshole. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it one more shot. And obviously that one more shot turned into 10 more shots.
you were there
and an
for
hour and a
hours.
half later, I beat
beat
that
him.
son of a
Good for
bitch.
you.
And then I looked at the devil and I was like, you're next, motherfucker. And I took him down. I took him down 3 tries. He's the final boss in Cuphead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought for a second you were spoiling South Park. I was like, dude, how dare you?
No,
You
no,
know this
no,
is the
no.
one game I've played in 10 years.
So anyway,
Let's go into that.
I fucking did it, and I want a trophy for it. Like, because here's the thing, I'm not a fucking good gamer. The world knows this. I never claimed to be, but I beat fucking Cuphead. This might be the greatest gaming accomplishment I've ever had. Someone make me a trophy.
I'll make you. Can someone in the chat just draw Tim a picture of a trophy and just tweet it at him?
That's all I need.
And we'll talk about it, Tim. We'll just
I need
pretend that
validation.
Tim, right now, instead of the pure one, I'm nixing the pure one. That's no longer your moniker. Now you're the greatest gamer to ever live.
Hell yeah, man. Pro Gamer 101.
Pro Gamer 101.
69.
They call him the GOAT of gaming.
The GOAT of gaming.
The GOG.
Tim Gettys.
The GOG. The GOAT of gaming. No one's ever used GOG before, right?
The God?
GOG. goat of gaming.
Oh shit! So there's an abbreviation in the abbreviation.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Whoa! I don't know that that's how letters.
I don't
work.
know how anything works. Let's go into sub-only chat right now before Andrea peeks her head on the corner and says, "I got better shit to do than sit here and listen to you talk, Scarpino."
Steve Omantic says a trophy is surely brewing. I appreciate that. It's a Cuphead joke.
D-Danger10 says, Nick, did you check out Happy Death Day this weekend? It was surprisingly good. No, I didn't, and I want to watch that movie.
It's getting good reviews. It looks decent reviews.
It looks like it's a fascinating concept.
It looks horrible. It looks fucking awful.
It's first off, it looks. I like the concept. I think it's smart, and I'm surprised no one's done this prior. I'm sure someone has. I'm just not thinking about it. But I like that it's Groundhog Day, but like with horror.
Yeah,
and that's fucking cool. I was like, oh, they should have marketed this from the get-go. They definitely didn't.
Nick, if you get a movie
Bill
pass,
Murray in Groundhog Day?
Why don't you
horror.
let me use your movie pass and I'll go see it, and then I'll explain it to you as it's happening. I'll call you like, okay, Kevin,
I'm
she's
100%
blonde.
down for that.
Cool. That sounds good. People are like, Nick, shut the fuck up. We're in sub-only mode right now. We'll be talking to the chosen few.
Fargo Brady says it's Final Destination meets Groundhog Day.
That's what I'm talking about. Richard Draken says, Nick, I watched Apocalypse Now last night. Fucking crazy movie. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. And that's all I have to say about that. Titan Matrix says Supernatural did an episode that was Death Day. Well, listen, Titan, we're not talking about Supernatural here. For some reason, no one knows. None of us have ever watched that show, and we never will.
MCHL496 says, Nick, have you seen The Foreigner? Jackie Chan kills it. How are the reviews in The Foreigner?
I haven't looked.
I want to look this up because that movie.
Look up the Rotten Tomatoes.
I hope that it's fantastic.
Tim,
What?
with Movie Pass, you can just go and see it.
Yeah. Nah.
All right, whatever.
Totally Rad Ribbon says, how do I become a part of the
57%.
chosen few? My friend, we're in sub-only mode. You are part of the chosen few. Right? Because you've chosen to be a part of the few. One day, when we have more subscribers than the people that were watching, you know, like the norms, we'll stop calling you the chosen few. We'll just call you guys the chosen.
I like that.
Because you've chosen to be awesome.
Skizip says, are there any new Halloween-themed Kind of Funny shirts coming? Not this year, because we're trying to like get rid of a lot of the inventory we have in the store to like make room for new shit, like the Kind of Funny Games Daily shirt.
Boy, which is happening. We're dropping
next week.
Next week.
I think it's next week.
Also, we should probably pip the other stuff that's on the store this week.
Is there stuff in the store?
Yeah, there is.
You know what else you should probably do?
What?
Damn it! Here
Maybe
she is.
wrap the show?
There she is.
Kindoffunny.com/store, Andrea? Is that what she's telling us to go to?
Oh my God, I hate it. I get anxiety around 11:45, especially when I hear Andrea's voice from the next room, because I know she's got better shit to do. I know she's got way better shit to do.
Yeah.
That's a great point, Andrea. And Calgary, you should also vote for Greg Miller.
All right, rounding this out.
Bicycles or something, I don't know.
Kev, can you pull up kindoffunny.com/store?
Yep, on it.
Because yes, there is some new shit.
Lots of new shit, actually. Lots of fun new shit. You guys should go over there and check it out. As soon as Kevin pulls it up, we'll talk about it, and then we'll wrap this show up. I was just a boy when I come over that hill and saw what was to be my city. My kingdom. There we are.
So the 3 new items up there, you can see them on the top. The Kind of Funny blanket is finally on sale. Can you open that up, Kev?
There it is. Look at that.
So on one side, it's the logo. On the other side, it's the logo all over print.
Smaller logos.
It is very soft.
It's very soft.
Very, very soft.
Now,
Micro
we
plush.
had one in the office for a very long time, which was great, because when we could take naps on the couch, we could keep it, and then somebody stole it.
No, we gave it to
She stole it.
Rahul.
You gave it to Yasmin.
Yeah.
Yasmin.
Then there's the Stride Light, the socks, Kind of Funny socks. A lot of people have been asking for them. They're finally available.
Boom, they're there. Get you some socks.
You can get them socks.
And then the piece they resist.
And then boom.
Fucking love this shirt.
The Kind of Funny baseball tee. Kevin Coelho was a big fan of it.
Baseball tee. It actually is a really fun shirt. It wears well. I'm not a fan of baseball, but I will wear this shirt.
So yeah, you can see that on the front. That girl, her name is Becca. If you are a Red versus Blue fan, she is the voice of Sister from the early seasons. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But there you go.
All right, you want to take us out?
I do. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Thank you very much for joining us today. We will be right back in a second with Kind of Funny Games Daily. A lot of news to talk about. It's Greg Miller and Andrea Renee. Till tomorrow.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Mon petit.
Mon petit. Bon bon.
Bon bon.